Alright. Let's get to work, shall we? Yeah. So, some big news is that last night I actually got pretty much all my assignments done. So all that's left is going to be next week's project. So I got time for the next bunch of days. So yeah. Also, I missed out on a bunch of things yesterday, such as the official 1.0 launch of Fields of Mystery and a bunch of other stuff. Morning, Kimochi, or afternoon actually. How are you doing? Are you doing good? Are you doing well? Synonyms for good and antonyms for bad. I hope you're doing it fantastic as per usual. I don't know where I'm going. There's no earthly way of knowing which direction I'm going. But that's part of the joy of it all. That's just part of it. Hello there, Millie. And hello there, oh, Celia. How are you doing? You doing good? You doing well? Because I hope everyone is having a good day. Alright. I really don't know where else I would go. Oh wait, no, I do know where. I should probably check. Because if I remember last time, we had to save a bunch of kids. Pretty decent yourself? I'm fine. Mostly. I had some pretty poor sleep last night. But, on the bright side, I did finish up pretty much all my assignments, so I'm done. To a night boy. Oh, what's this game again? This is Ender Magnolia. This is, I guess it's the sequel to Ender Lilies, and it takes place in a completely different place compared to Ender Lilies. Like, Ender Lilies, if you don't know, took place in a land called Land's End, which is very much a hotspot for the Blight. Here, it's taking place in some other place, but still affected by the Blight all the same, because I guess that you can't escape the Blight. Oh. Just sprint and pass. I have only one idea as to where I should go. Alright. Okay, never mind. That's not a place I can go then. But then, what do I have? Checking my collection, I can only crouch, healing ward, dodge, jump, aerial jump, sprint, charge. Again, but this time with Hati. Use the tuner arts, fast travel, use Motley's magic strands, dive, use Laura's grip, and Garm's iron stake. It looks good when watching it, but since you're playing it, tell me how the experience is it. It's an interesting experience. I mean, so far it did rectify my complaints with Ender Lily's boss fights being, to be frank, kind of fucking... Like, early, it did mitigate the it did mitigate the amount of boss fights that I had. I mean, like, it wasn't really a complaint I had, but, like, there were some boss fights in Underlily that were infuriating. Here, if I did get stuck in a boss fight, I wasn't nearly as bad. I have another idea, though. That's what I should do, but right now, it's... Yeah, like, it is... I mean, in my opinion, rectifying the problem I had with some of Underlily's boss fights being way too ad-heavy. Here, there aren't any boss fights I'm actually particularly displeased by. That being said, I also have no idea where the fuck I'm going. Still. Which is the sign of a good Metroidvania, in my opinion. Sometimes. There's also nothing to the... There's also nothing up here, so that means that I can't... That it, pretty much any progress that I make from here on has to be in this area somewhere. So all this really means is that I missed something. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, they basically refined a lot of the combat. And they also changed a lot as well in the combat. So, for example, like, no more consumable attacks. It means that none of the attacks in this game are perishable. Alright. So, okay, that's not gonna work. I can't make my way up there, then. Reach the upper stratum is the objective, but there is no way in hell I'm gonna be able to break the throat from there without some way across there. Because the only way I could actually see myself making my way to this growth is from here. And of course, there's this place that has, like, an impossible corridor that I can't go up. And I'm pretty sure it's still impossible to go up here. So, when I'm lost like this and have no idea where I should actually go, I theory craft. What areas, then, have opened up with my current state of abilities? So, naturally, then comes the question, what next? The only other places, then, there are 4 locations that I couldn't completely explore. These are the 4 locations. And of course there's this growth that's impossible to break with my current abilities, seemingly. And there's a door I can't access. I kind of wish I had a message log. So, like, looking back, I don't know if there was any dialogue in the previous conversations that I've had that would potentially lead me to any new Okay, so I have to approach it from the other side then. Yeah, this map looks like the previous game. What, Ender Lilies or Long Fungus? Because, like, I played a bunch of these Metroidvanias by this point. One thing I will always appreciate Ender Lilies for is keeping the amount of actions you can do to very simple and minimal, so that you don't have to memorize like a billion buttons. Yeah, like I said, impossible to go through there. But that begs the question, where do I go from here? That's an area I can't go to, clearly. So then, where else? There's this long corridor. There's also this place with a growth that's underwater that I can't break. This area has an unexplored place. And then there's this barrier. So, the lilies didn't have any new interactions. So, there's only one other interaction that I could try with what I currently have. This girl here has volcanic attuners, it's a volcanic, that's a crusher ability, again. Gotta keep that in mind. But I don't see how that opens up any new paths to place. Okay, come on. Whew. Very gross. Oh. This is the only other area I could think of. Yep. The Chief Attuner's homunculus. Entry prohibited. No, he's turned mutant. Is the Chief Attuner? Eliminate intruders. There's no other way. Oh, great. Oh, I just realized I didn't even have you out. Oh, right. Come on, sir. Alright. Slightly harder. Oh. Aha! Aha! You have to duck. Haha! Okay. You wanna explore it? Yeah, I figured I might as well explore it, and I figured that this would be the next path. After some thought. Forgive me, Abelia. Manipulated. No more must my word must go to Joron. And that was easy. Is the chief of tuner up ahead? Alright. Oh, we're in the land of origin now. The Pillar of Purification has been installed. It's said that Lady Abelia and Declon collaborated on the device together, although I'm not certain on the specifics. Purity has gotten the better of me, and I couldn't help but look inside, but now I wish I hadn't. Why would Lady Abelia do this? Is this how far we're willing to go to purify the blight? I don't know what to believe anymore. Oh, brother. Don't tell me there's more unethical experiments going on in this land. Say it ain't so. Yeah, that was just... Oh, great. A fight when I don't have any fucking benches to go back to. Well, okay, at least this fight seems relatively basic. Oh. Alright. Oh, uh-oh. Ow. Well, that's great. That was a very basic fight, I'm not gonna lie. But informative. Checking my records, I have 2,000 plus materials. Meaning I can purchase the last tome. I think that it'll be a good time to switch now to Volcanic. Since I want to actually test out some of these new abilities. And now we have 3 more paths to check. Let's go top right. Top right is a bus. So let's go bottom left. Surprisingly, we can go pretty far. This one has a lot less accuracy and a hell of a lot more spread, let's be honest. But it does inflict a status effect, meaning that even if I'm not able to attack, I'm still able to deal damage. Oh, please don't tell me we're gonna fight this guy every single time. Because, like, he's using the same bloody attacks. Those are the... Okay. This is the second time we had to fight the same guy again, but in slightly different scenarios, or slightly different arenas. So we have to fight the same guy again, but with slightly different arenas. This is great. Because in the previous stream, we had to do pretty much the same thing with a guy in a different arena. And it was in mines as well. How ridiculous. Oh god. None of this was supposed to happen. The Grim Reaper of Milius went berserk while Lilia was in the princess... Fuck. The Grim Reaper of Milius went berserk while Lilia was in the process of tuning it. That's my fault. I caused that. Lady Abelia took me in when I was just an orphan, and yet I couldn't help it. I made the only choice I could to save Lilia. It doesn't matter what happened to me anymore. My sins are past forgiveness. Oh dear. Get some water? Will do. Oh. Frick. Oh, fucking third time. And just after we finished doing it the second time. Okay. Like, this game has unique boss fights, but then it has this. Ow. Please, for the love of God. There we go. At least we don't have to refight it every single time, I hope. Oh, God. Well, okay, at least this one isn't sloped as badly. Hello. Chief Atuna. What happened? It's okay. The soul of Abelia, Lord of House Frost, she's inside me. Survivors of the ancient people survive by binding their souls to those of others. Lydia was meant to be her next vessel. The only thing I could do was put a stop to the ritual. I couldn't save Lilia. I'm sorry. Ryborg had a role in all this too. A difficult one. Couldn't even say thank you. What can I do? Atuna, help Homunculi, yes? Find Ryborg. Save him for me. John. John. Damn it! Damn it all. Okay, well, if I can just climb up this next section without taking damage. Glad I went this way. Then, because shortcut to the bench, so I can actually keep myself up. And I don't have any ability to enhance any abilities, because I don't have any of the necessary parts. And I don't even have a special Hello, Eleni. I don't have any special alloy parts or amplifiers, so I don't have like the ability to upgrade things. How are you doing, by the way? Are you doing good? Doing well? Synonyms for good, antonyms for bad. I can't even reach that with my current state of affairs. Ow. Previous area still has some unexplored stuff. God, why? My own hand. Jorn entrusted this to me to save you. Ow. And that's it. Feeling sleepy? Oh. Well, I hope you get some good rest then. Anyways, this guy is now being toned to me. Saved once more. Jorn was being controlled by Abelia. We knew there was no other way. It was my vow to him. I knew what was to come, but it was far more difficult than I expected. Jorn said to tell you, thank you. To Jorn, Abelia was a foster mother. He must have suffered the most. And now, it is I who remains. My master is Jorn, but if you would allow me to repay our debt, I shall lend you my strength. Thank you. Take this as well. Jorn kept it on himself. He must have prepared it for Lilia. Lighted pupil. What appears to be an arcane instrument. It was in the possession of the chief attuner and emits a light that keeps the blight in the land of origin at bay. A crack has formed on its surface, and blight has begun to corrode it. A curious item. Someone else might have further insight to offer. Lilia was hidden within this place, so that Abelia could not reach her, in a room that is sealed from the inside after one enters. However, there must exist another path. After all, the ancients lived here once. Oh god, not the ancients again! OC looks amazing? Thanks. This is my this is my 8th OC. Because, like, my 9th OC that I made, I already showed you. This is the 8th OC that I made. He remained a reckless man to the end. Ribald. A homunculus that was once in the service of the Atuna Joran. Dubbed the Lucent Knight due to his appearance, he led the homunculi of House Frost. When war broke out between Milius and Frost, he barricaded himself within the tethered steeple to defend their territory. Ribald's ability allows him to fire at enemies from a distance. Consecutive inputs lead to repeated shots, while holding down the button allows for powerful charge shots. Like Nola, Ribald can serve as one's primary means of offense. Ah! This area has now been completed. But that doesn't answer anything yet, because I still don't got a second clue what to do right now. All I have is a bunch of quest items. And literally nothing to go off of, so that means that there are only 2 things I can think of that I should probably do. One is try to find if an NPC in here knows what to do with this blighted eyeball. find the Chief of Tuna. Lilia, huh? I never knew her, but it sounds like she's been through a lot. Didn't know about any of this stuff, and now all I've got left are regrets. Thank you for telling me. We should give him a proper memorial. He deserves it. I only have like 2,598 scraps. So, I gotta think about what I'm gonna be spending it on. Increasing it at 25% is a pretty good deal, considering I even have it equipped at all times at this point. And then I just realized that I didn't even bother to actually change out my relics. Speaks a miracle as to how I even bothered to survive this whole game with this. Alright, let's re-equip some relics then, shall we? Like, very important. These are good for exploration in general. This is good for general exploration as well. This is kind of okay, but I don't know about having it equipped at all times. This is good in general. This is also really good for exploration, and this. That begs the question of where to next. Someone has a better idea as to what I could do with this quest eyeball. That homunculus is one scary customer. I went and hid myself as quickly as I could. Craftery over here has a bunch of magic vials that I can make, but I also wanted to craft the last of these things. There's no one is there literally no one here that actually knows anything about the eyeball? For fuck's sake. I will say this much about this game, by the way. It is a lot more alive in terms of the fact that there are actual towns and shit. A friend, none of them made it, but here I am, still among the living. Okay, so nothing about this. There's nothing I can do here. There's still a lily there that I don't know what to do with. So there's only one other place. Which would be here. One of these fellas are gonna have some insight I need. No irregularities detected. Nope. You there, have you seen anyone alive outside the city? We'd be long dead if it weren't for the arcane instruments flooding up. Nope. You found the Chief of Tuna? I see. And he couldn't confide in anyone either. You know, I was an orphan from the lower stratum. He was the one that saved me, and yet I know nothing about the man I owe my life to. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself now. I'll keep doing what I can, while I let all this sink in. The Chief of Tuna, my own life from now on. My own life from now. Dude, there is nothing. Absolutely nothing that anyone is gonna say. So, the Grand Lift's back in order. The Tunas told me what you did. I'm doing my part too. Reopened my old shop back in the central city. Can't man it myself, but I left an apprentice of mine in charge. He'll do right by you, as much as I would. Make sure to stop by when you're in the central city. No, nothing. There's gotta be someone who knows anything about this eye. I was surveying the subterranean testing site when I saw the chief tuner making for the crystalline realm. I thought the tuners weren't supposed to go down there. The crystalline realm, huh? Unfortunately, there aren't many places in the crystalline realm, and on top of that, I certainly don't have any new abilities. And I only have these two things: the subterranean testing site key, which only unlocks magic gates leading to the subterranean testing site, and the lower stratum, which unlocks the magic gates found around the lower stratum. I only have one charm door and a couple of charm fragments, and I don't have any new abilities. I still have the tuner arts and shit. That means that there are only a handful of places to check. The Magicite Mines ain't one of those places. I don't think that there's any NPCs in here that would know anything about this. And the subterranean testing site is pretty much done and over with. This means that I have to check areas that I have access to, but have not actually fully explored. There's this growth that I can't open, a door I can't open, paths up there, paths down here, can't dash across that gap. Oh boy. The only other option I think I have is something that I think would be really stupid, but at the same time, I don't really have much of another choice in terms of who else I'm going to, where else I could go. It's calling out to someone. We don't know who it's calling out to. Same thing here is that there's also a lily here we can't really interact with. There's a growth down here that I can't break through because of the fact that my current abilities don't allow me to. Same thing with this one, which is underwater, so that presents an even bigger problem. So there's only a few places to check then. Locked. But where does this go? Okay, yep, that was also stupid, so I don't really have any other keys. And there aren't any keys in here, either. And the only other place I can think of where a key could be found would either be the final disposal site, or somewhere in an area that I haven't fully explored, like the Crystalline Realm. But there isn't many stuff to find. But like, I don't know what I might be missing in this area. Outside of what could potentially be a secret passage. This one doesn't even lock on at all, in fact. Can't break this wall, so there's nothing here. Oh, he would have knocked me all the way back. Use this to move forward farther. So there's gotta be something I missed here. Some kind of secret passage somewhere, but where would it be? There's no secret passage here. Or here. Definitely not there, in fact. Oh, found it. Figured there was a secret passage. 400 materials. So yeah, that's that room completed. But then that begs us the question of, what did I miss in this room? Then. Because I clearly missed something, but what did I miss? The only thing I can think of is some kind of secret passage. Ow. Wrong direction. And those guys are burrowed someplace, but, like, very clearly there's a wall. Nothing but wall. The wall here is made of wall. This will... Oh! They found something. And that completes that area. 400 materials! Alright, well, that completes the crystalline realm. Unfortunately, this area is still incomplete and has more to explore. But the thing is, how do I explore more of an area that doesn't really give me much to go off? And the subterranean waterway still has a locked door. This thing still has a blob that I can't break. This thing has blobs I can't break as well, and also a tulip or a lily or something that I can't touch. Or can't really do anything with. This one has a growth I can't break at all in my current state of affairs. This one has like a passage I can't go across, so it means I'm gonna find some kind of super dash. Here, there are like multiple incomplete rooms. However, my guess is that there's an implication of finding more abilities again. Especially considering that this is impossible to acquire right now. This area is also not finished, apparently. So there's something I clearly missed in this map. But I can't seem to figure out how I'm gonna find out what I missed in the map just by looking at it, and something just messaged me. I assume it's gonna be, yeah, I figured. Alright, hold on. Alright, and... God! Okay, so, like, then this is just the thing about Metroidvania map design, is that it's always a case of, okay, I can't go here, because this here requires some kind of different ability. This here, I have to approach from the other side. This here, I need to find some kind of super jump, probably. This here, I need to find some ability that breaks the growths. This here, I need to find some ability that touches those lilies properly. Wow, that was the weirdest way I could put it, but I have to use the lilies somehow, but what do I use with the lilies? And all I have are some fucking quest items. Any conversations I can have? No, none. So, again, we're left at, like, an impasse. How the fuck do I make progress? I can't make my way across there. Even with a sprint jump, that would be impossible. So it's up here then. Oh, for God's sakes. Fourth battle with this fella. At least it's not in a row. Alright. The Primordial Heirloom. Improves stats, but does not grant any additional actions. An amulet that is similar in its purpose to Arcane Instrument is created by the ancients using primordial creatures that were living vessels of master. This is a carapace, so that's some... Okay, so that completes this area. Kind of. There's still that room I can't explore fully, and this area I still have not finished my exploration in. So, where else can I go? Alright. There's still some stuff to explore here. Unless... Wait. Am I thinking this through? Yeah, okay. So there wasn't like... That wasn't like a... That's weird. So it wasn't like a death pit like I initially thought it would be. But it does have Abelia's ring. Offers a low chance of instantly eliminating enemies you attack. More formidable enemies are immune to its effects. A gleaming black ring worn by a priestess of the ancients. Tomes dating back centuries mention a priestess named Abelia, who was said to be able to command the souls of the dead. A very bizarre relic, and one that I don't think is going to provide any practical benefit. And of course, just as I thought that there would be more that I could find, everything disappoints me in the end. It all disappoints, because like there's nothing I can do here. All I have are a blighted pupil and a frost vestige. Someone else would have insight to offer on this item, but who would have insight on this? Someone in the House of Frost? My only option then is to fast travel. Which, thank God, they make the fast travel available on the map screen, but at the same time, I don't know. I haven't actually done anything with these parts at all. Oh, hi. You're here. I'd heard there were survivors in this nation of the ancient people. It appears the rumors were true. You're descended from them too, aren't you? The priestesses of the ancients. It's rather obvious just looking at you. Huh? Where I'm from, in this land of fumes, they were both once ruled by the ancient people. The priestesses are their legacy. The Blight, too, has existed since the time of the ancients, the embodiment of people's hatred. The Blight comes from people? Are you a priestess? A descendant of theirs, in a manner, not unlike you. The ancient people dwelled in the depths, in a place that is said to be sacred. I've been wanting to see it for myself, even if there's nothing left to it. The ancient people dwell in the depths, in a place that is said to be sacred. I've been wanting to see it myself, even if there's nothing left of it. Okay. Ah, it's you. Thank you for coming. That thing you've got there, an arcane instrument made by the Frosts, is it not? Do you know what it is? I suspect I might, although I certainly didn't expect to see it again. It looks like something one of my pupils might have made, an attuner as it were. Not good with arcane... No good with arcane instruments, that one. Not like his younger sister. But then, he was always full of surprises. Shy but competitive and too proud to ask for help. He was the cutest little rascal. Listen to me go on. Let me see that, dear. Okay, so I can finally figure something out. There, good as new. You can have it back now. Are you sure? It's called a gear. It's an arcane instrument commonly used by attuners, although I'm not sure if you'll find it useful yourself. This is the incomplete gear. Slightly reduces Lilac's weight. An arcane instrument restored by the elder of the sorcerer's village. A prototype fashioned by the chief attuner, Joran, and given to his master and a former attuner, Cassia, when he was a child. May not look it, but I was a sorcerer once, or rather an attuner. My apologies, I didn't mean to go. What about you? Uh-huh. No, the same dialogue. What about you? No, nothing. Okay, but we're still left with the question of what's with these lilies? Okay. Well, if I find her in other locations, maybe? That's my question. The only chance I got then. No. That flower is mutated by the blight. And we've seen that before in Ender Lilies, by the way, just keeping in mind. But with that in mind, what does that mean for me? Huh? I can equip new relics at least. This one is an incomplete gear. We have to sacrifice one slot item. Well, I don't need this at all. But what does decreasing my weight do at all? No. Nothing. Then, where else? Is there another question mark somewhere that isn't here? Because that clearly wasn't it. She did say she wanted to go somewhere. Place of the Ancients, she said. But there are only 2 places I can think of, such as the Land of Origin. The Land of Origin would be the only shot I have at this, but I don't know. So, thinking. You gotta think. That means I need to look for someone that also has use for a quest item that I had gotten through progress. But if they dwell in the depths of a place that is said to be sacred, it can't be the Crimson Forest, then. So it has to be in the depths somewhere. The Land of Origin is probably one of the places I can check. But I want to check other potential ideas, or at least potential options. Better to exhaust all of my options before I start jumping to conclusion. Oh my god, there's a fly in my face. Why? Something up there, but also something this way. There's still stuff that I missed out on, clearly. Okay. But there's still something that's clearly missed here. There's gotta be... Okay, where else could I have missed an item? I would have to think about this. This is why I have to think before I start making rash conclusions. Actually, wait, now that you think of it, I have a quest item that I haven't even used at all. There aren't many NPCs that I could think of that actually would know what to do with a crystal wand. With a, not a crystal wand. With this. A blighted pupil. Unless... So... We've explored all over this map, and I have not seen any evidence of an item that I failed to pick up on. The map is still... But the map is still gray. That implies that there is still something to pick up. It's not like here, though, where I have to figure out what the item is that I'm missing. Wait a second. I think I see what I can do to get to the other side there. Yep, figured. I really should not have used it then. I don't know why I used it. Another grimoire. Okay, that completes this area. There's still this growth I still need to explore, which I can't actually open yet because, you know, reasons. Only one other person I can think of that might have a use for it. Nope. No one there. This room is also blue. Better option would be to find the gray rooms, but the gray rooms are harder to find now. There aren't many options, so... Yeah, as you can tell, this is the thing about Metroidvania map design sometimes, is that there's a lot of checking over the map. A lot of it. Where you're just simply checking the map going like, okay, what have I not done? What have I yet to accomplish? What about in the mines? Isn't there someone in the mines that might have information? God, this is giving me some heavy flashbacks from Pseudo-Regalia. Where I'm just, like, completely and utterly at a loss for anything, really. Land of origin. The only place I can think of, then. But I don't see why she would come here yet. There's nothing I can do to get across that. So, there's that I can't do. Again. What about in here somewhere? There's that growth still, sure, but... No. Weren't there some NPCs in the area? She said also somewhere sacred. Somewhere sacred would be... The only place that would be the Crystalline Realm. But where would she even go in the Crystalline Realm? This area is completed. Final disposal site is not. Yeah, and I'm getting... Well, like I said, I'm getting flashbacks to that time in Pseudo-Regalia where I was just left being like, okay, what next? I have these abilities, and they do things, of course. They do various different things. But that begs the question, how am I going to piece it together? How do I piece together the practicality of what I have? Like, I have to piece it together. Could there be something else? NPC, yeah. As I figured, there were NPCs here. But none of them can help. There were none in the Magicite Mine or the Crystalline Realm, as far as I'm aware. If there was, then the game would definitely have noted it down. So that means that the last place I have in mind is somewhere in here. That area is a no-go, though, because you can't reach it. You can't reach across. Oh, I'm too high up. Need to head to the right. Okay, never mind. Wait. Wait a second. There is one place I didn't actually check. I can confirm that I didn't check it. So that means that there's one more place I can try. Right. This is great. So now I figured out exactly what progress is, and there's an item up there. This is it, the arena tower.
But his old Declan didn't just get a kick out of watching Magnolia kick it out. He went and turned it into a betting pool. There's hardly any people left in the city, but I wonder what things are like in the arena tower.
Declan.
The one and only, big shot, aristocratic Milius Scum, ruler of the Steel District, creator of the Magnolia, all that crap. And what do we have here? I was not aware tuners were allowed to participate.
No, we aren't here to take part.
Just as well, the Magnolia here may well be mad, but they are not mutants. They thirst for battle, created by Declan for the sole purpose of battling in the arena tower. Even with the audience of bloodthirsty humans gone, it makes little difference. They still fight with all their might. Such is our lot. We know little else. That is, with the exception of number 7, cursed to be a mutant, trapped here, and forced into battle against his will. Number 7? He was once the bodyguard and aide to Declan himself, our brother, created along with the rest of us. You attuners are able to liberate Magnolia through your art of tuning, are you not? When you seek Declan, consult number 7. He's at the top of the tower. And should he regain his sanity in the process, perhaps I shall someday have the chance to lock blade with him. As more than a mere brute.
So like I said, a tungsten cube and... What in the hell are those? I have never heard of those. Never heard of those, Celia. Lilac, I want to find Declan. I know. And I'd like to help this number 7 too. Arena Tower, huh?
I too must return to the arena tower.
So we gotta climb this thing. Got it. Bounding balls are basicult exercise balls for your palms. It's 2 balls and you spin them around your palm. Interesting. Never heard of them. What is this back then?
I never imagined the day when...
I never imagined the day would come when we would journey alongside one another. What was Lilac like as a baby?
Brimming with curiosity, brave as well.
I cannot recall Lilac ever shying away from Magnolia. So, no different from now. The innocence of youth yet nameless.
You, on the other hand, may have made for a more pleasant company at one time.
An unfounded clan, sure.
Stranger still, it would seem we shared quite the bond of trust with Lady Lydia.
A homunculus from the upper stratum associated with House Willis.
And yet, you were in the company of foster children. You joined the lower stratum depths survey team at your own request. I recall it was a most secretive investigation.
I did? Just what happened with Lydia?
Well, we have answers, somewhat.
So I have to open that from the other side. Uh-oh. Fight! Homunculi who live only to fight. An unending cycle of life and death. I don't fucking know. I cannot even read that quickly. He lives for the fight number 20. The arena tower welcomes its newest challenger, a young attuner, a rare treat indeed. What kind of a fight am I getting myself into? You did it, did you? Keep going. Presenting our next challenge, a most elegant and official— I don't fuck. I can't read that fast game. Hi. You're using moves I'm familiar with. That's the important part, is that since these moves are very familiar, I can quickly do something. A paragon of unparalleled rules. My god. I cannot even read that fast, alright? My god. Pressure's on. Ow! Pressure's on. Waiting to summit the undefeated champion number 7. Uh-oh. You're the mutant. We found him, number 7. What do I fight for? I can't. Stand in my way, and you shall be struck down. Ow. I can tell that you're the undefeated champion. Ow. What do I do with that attack? Okay, so you just dodge at the right time. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Oh, I have to fight these guys again. Are you serious? We have to go through this bloody gauntlet. Oh, great. Fucking trial of fool's ass moment. Thank you! Woo! Second attempt. And number 7 has been tuned. And also, I've never heard of a tungsten cube. By the way. To think Gorroy would turn mutant as well. The blight of the priestess is truly dreadful. I suspect you'd take over House Milius after Kane's passing, Declan. We need something that surpasses even Gilroy. My work is far from done. These puppets will not do. They are far too frail for even amusement. Number 7. You know what must be done. Bring me another. How many homunculi is that now? No more. It ends here. Well, that's a fight. Honestly, not as hard as I thought. To think I would turn mutant and succumb to the madness. Thank you for bringing me to my senses. Why was the chief a tuner with Declan? How is Declan connected to the Frosts? I don't know much about the other man, but I do remember Declan was close to Abelia. Declan and that man began to meet after he learned of the passing of Lady Abelia. Was Declan not dead? I thought I had ended him, but he had become a homunculus himself. A tyrant that brought homunculi into this world only to torture and oppress his own creations. I will not stand for it. To this day, many of us suffer at his hands. We must deal a decisive blow while he is still wakened. But why create homunculi only to treat him this way? There are those from House Milius who believe that Declan's descent into madness has to do with Abelia. But I, for one, choose to believe that the man's very soul is rotten to its core. The man that created the homunculi. I must see this matter closed with my own 2 hands. Will you help me? I don't want to see any more homunculi being hurt either. We'll do what we have to. Now let's see what we got. A combat homunculus specially modified by the sorcerer Declan. His body was meticulously picked out from a tribe of warriors hailing from a foreign land, and subjected to a series of experiments that imbued it with a formidable strength. His peculiar appearance and exotic weaponry reflect Declan's eccentric taste. Repulsed by Declan's treatment of homunculi, he plotted in secret to slay him. Number 7's abilities attack in sync with Lilac's own movements. They allow for a more versatile range of approaches to enemies that also aid in exploration. Number 7 requires a cooldown period between uses. We've opened the gates. We get the Magicite or Magicite hairpin. Each time an enemy is defeated, the time until a cooldown ability can be reactivated is reduced by 30%. A colorful ornament holding a piece of Magicite. Magicite? I don't know. You know what? I can't tell what it is. Someone please tell me how I'm supposed to pronounce it, because I keep switching between the two. Exported from a foreign land, it's meant to help maintain the styling of the wearer's hair. Given by Declan to his favorite marionette. Dead on. Declan is here, and this is where he will meet his end. Okay, so those aren't hazards. Secret item. Drawn fragment. Well, that's not good. We didn't even get any new movement abilities this entire time. At all. Declan's records. Number 78. Fusion with Beast from Crimson Forest. Light influence increased muscle... I can't even read right now, excuse me. Alright. Hold on. Maybe this'll help. Number 78. Fusion with Beast from Crimson Forest. Light influence, increased muscle strength, hair loss, mental confusion. Number 79. Combat organism based on number 7. Increased aggression, partial physical mutation. Number 99. We just skipped 20 numbers here. Priestess specimen obtained from Abelia. Experiment failed. Recycling what is usable. Door over here that can't be opened. Roads of some kind. Flying, I need some kind of super speed that works underwater. Did I accidentally activate my SP move? Whoa, buddy, yo. Don't kill them fast enough and you have to deal with this hell. Oh. Charmed fragment again. So that completes this area. Let's open every door we can. Ow. Oh, that's great. Hello, sir. I'm in your debt. Rest assured I will not forget this. You saved number 7. You have my thanks. Hello, sir. Heh, you really did. You saved number 7. If you ever need anything, just ask. Okay. In that case, I need to ask, where the fucking hell do I put this eyeball that I have? I just have a blighted pupil just randomly in my inventory. Okay, I just wombo comboed myself there. That did not do me any favors. Woo! Open up this gate. Wait. I only have 2 potential possibilities of what could be coming up soon. I got 1,000 materials. But 2 abilities I'm likely to find here. One is... Oh, hi. Do you want to be added to the collection? You'll be cared for, just like us. Huh? That's lore. Are these all gonna be small rooms? The tuner came today, but the girl who was always with wasn't. Told me about favorite food the last time. It's called bread. Always happy when I see. But today, seems like a different person. I'm scared now. Hate me now? Okay. Okay, that's weird. Lots of words missing. Lots of implications then. What is a child doing here? You should go before Declan finds you. How terrible. Yeah. Okay, what was my plan with that? Why did I decide that was a good move? I just needed the scrap. I don't know. I only have 474 scrap, after all. Absolutely despise those things. There we go. Run past them. For now. Okay, Jesus. Excuse me, guys. I'm just running past you guys because I don't feel like fighting you. So if I go this way, there's more of those guys. But it's an empty room, so I don't have to worry about it. There's nothing in there. Nothing worth worrying about. How terrible. Is someone there? I can't see anything, hear anything. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Declan's Bind. Improves stats, primarily defense. Upon up to 2 bracelets can be equipped at a time. An arcane instrument that emits an eerie magic. Declan fastened these specialized restraints onto his test subjects to ensure their cooperation in his experiments. This door doesn't have a lever. Another one of you. You're mute as well. There's nothing in here though. So, likely we're gonna come back here later, and an event is gonna trigger regarding her. Declan turned himself into a homunculus. He dreaded the prospect of death. In this land plagued by the reign of death, he sought desperately a means to survive. If he was close to Abelia, the Frost Priestess, it was almost certainly because she was said to possess eternal life. In this place, I had no idea something like it existed. Huh? What is going on there? After the passing of the Lord, he came into conflict with Gilroy and fled here, from where he has continued to operate. The estate is a reflection of his twisted soul. One can only imagine what would happen to this nation were Deckard to rule it. Alright, let's see what we have here. We can enhance some abilities, apparently. So I have a magic amplifier and new model parts. Meaning I can unlock some new stuff for you. I got the Hail Dance. And the Thunder Flower. Let's see what we got here. Unidentified Transformer. A magic transformer developed by House Milius. Highly proprietary, it is an essential component in the transformation mechanism of Nova's weapons. There's gotta be more. Oh, would you look at that? There is more. A growth that I can't break yet. Oh, hey. Headless gold statue. A chance of obtaining something useful upon defeating enemies. What the hell does that even mean? A lustrous and most mysterious statue that has the power to bring good fortune to the bearer. The word desire is engraved into it, but with its head missing, it remains unknown just what it is meant to symbolize. Watch as our special ability that spreads at random eventually does the job. We got a Grimoire again. Hello? Number 47. Do you remember me? We have business with the head of the household. You. Are you not the one that betrayed Declan? If you seek Master Declan, you shall need to use the rear entrance to the estate. It is sealed with magic. The key is with someone I am close to, number 49. She is imprisoned within the cells. Find her and mention my name. Declan's cruelty knows no bounds. Please, stop it. We intend to. Thought she would be worse. Well, fuck you guys. What a foul place. What's this? The outside world? Still, the most unique demeanor. The weapons and equipment alone. The abilities I wield, along with every one of my belongings, appear to be from some far-off land, all part of Declan's proclivities. In truth, these stylings are rather common within Declan's residence. It wasn't until I ventured outside that I realized how uncommon they are. A foreign nation. I wonder how many are out there. I believe one of them is known as Land's End. That's also... yeah, that's the place that we explored in Endor, at least. I'd like to see it someday. Go ahead and do some enhancement. Well, there's only one place I can think of that she could be in. See, look, game. I think I'm reading it. I'm reading it correctly. Number 49? We heard from number 47 about the key. I stole it from Declan. Take it. I was going to give it to number 47, but I can't move. Freer for me. Why can't you move exactly? Your legs destroyed? That would make sense. If your legs are destroyed, you wouldn't be able to actually move. Well, okay, so for this, I assume that there's going to be a boss fight. Alright, I have to think before I start making my move. Alright, number 47. Fuck. I was very close, actually. There we go. Oh, I hate that so much. There we go. I'm sorry. Door opened from inside. Backlog used me. At the very end. Put an end. Him, please. Her core was set to go inert upon mutation. How cruel. That's just like them. He's probably watching us from within the estate. How absolutely evil of them. Oh, I'm not dealing with you fuckers. Okay. Oh, hey. Respite. Oh, an alloy amplifier for this, or this. Let's go with this. Whirlwind. This one looks like it could be better, though. For shorter distance. Seems to be a common thing I'm noticing. Hi there. If you are here to bring an end to Backlog, he is presently submerged in the therapeutic taint there. Alright, sir. Excuse me. I hope you enjoy Lightning Bolt. I got Declon's Ring. Recovers 1 HP when attacking. That is pretty fucking useful, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm willing to bet that that's also expensive as balls. Yep, 9 slots. And for 1 HP when attacking. I have a feeling that killing Declon ain't gonna be easy. What is this? Why is it dark?
A tuner rot. It is most regrettable that you have been allowed to reach all the way here. But how fortunate that it should be the vessel of a priestess. Rejoice, for I, Declon, thus declare you a subject worthy of study. Give yourself unto me.
Right. Oh. Okay, then. Okay, sir. You changed your tactics. Ow. This presents a problem. Okay. That was a good first attempt, though. But I am required to be very close to him for the lightning bolt to be very usable. So, let's change our abilities again. This is much more usable. I'd say this is pretty useful as well, since we need to do distance plays as well. We're going to focus on magic tracers. Magic tracers is going to be good. Alright. Uh-oh. Alright. Ooh. Kind of a hard fight, to be honest. One that does ask for distance play. fact that I used that totem early in the fight. Alright, excuse me. Are you kidding me? I swear. Okay, I swear to God, I keep falling straight into his dumb trap, lingering trap thing. And that's what's causing me a lot of problems. Well, this is why I used the totem too early. Way too much. Alright. 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 Oh, come on. Come on, man. Stop. Three bubbles. That's not good. You have to dodge all those bubbles all the time. Alright, what's this? I just got... What is this? No mutuals. Again. No mutuals. That sounds like another case of, which will be done soon. Yeah, sorry. Someone's asking if I'm open for some Slay the Spire 2 multiplayer, but did I say I have a Twitch stream going? And of course, 5 health to lose! Okay. Okay, yikes. How am I supposed to know what I'm supposed to do? This attack's harder to use, in my opinion, because you gotta foam bullets this guy. So what I'm going to do is actually much more ridiculous of a strategy, but one that could be of some practicality. Alright, excuse me, sir. Alright, we're in the 3rd phase. Whoa. Ow. How am I so fucking incompetent at that attack? Okay, well, new strategy. We're gonna change out one of our abilities temporarily. This will have to do. Gives me be a long fight, ain't it? Press the wrong button. Wrong location. I need to know the status of my totem right now. Okay. Oh. What the fuck? Man, why am I doing this? Also, hold on. I got DM'd. Oh, wait, it's not even a... Wait a second, I also got pinged somewhere else. Oh well, whatever. Not worth it. Okay. Alright, sir. Alright then. Alright, oop. Now I should think of it, I really didn't change out my relics at all! Ah! Well, okay. I guess I better not fuck this up so badly right now. Your reign of terror ends here! You didn't see this on at all because I don't have the camera on, but I literally did the finger point as well. God, I've been watching too much fucking Ace Attorney as of recent. He's gone. Alright. He's gone now. That's a relief, I'm sure. Quickly, the restoration device. I must heal this body. Heal and strengthen. Damn you! Stop! Stay away! It is pointless to struggle. Your existence ends here, Declan. Do you know who I am? I am Declan Milius, creator of homunculi, herald of prosperity to this nation. Why are you so cruel to your own creations? All the torture, all the pain, they aren't your playthings, they're people too. People, homunculi, it's all the same to me. Mere stepping stones in the name of science. I have witnessed with my own eyes what comes of homunculi that break free of bondage, pain, suffering, rage. Do not mistake the homunculi for humans. No, they far surpass any human. And you would make a fine homunculus yourself, able to live on as long as the magic flows. A new species. Declan, you weren't this way before. Why did you turn me into a homunculus? Hold your tongue, worm of the lower stratum. You stand in the presence of my intellect. Not for long. That's enough out of you. He didn't even remember me. I doubt he remembered me either. All he cared for was himself. Restoration device. It looks like an enhancement module for aquatic homunculi. Motley, if there's any chance you can be human again, if this body can continue to get used to you, to all of you, it's worth being in. I want to continue to fight by your side, to be stronger than I am now. Lord perfectly. Please, Lilac. Okay. continuous underwater dash, pierce through the water with an enhanced moat lead. New paths may be opened by swimming through breakable walls. Charging into enemies will cause damage and destroy their parts. Yeah! I can see that. I was always a good swimmer. Alright. And we got ourselves over 1,000 materials. But wait, that's not all in this area. An unending life is no life at all. Huh. What ho? There's something on the other side. So there's gotta be a way to the other side there. Only over there, though, I think of. Ooh, ay, ay, ay. Abilities, switch back. To, yeah, this. I have an idea as to where I need to go to access that other side. God, one day I need to actually get my lights checked. Because my lights are flickering like crazy. Another one of us sent to the cells. How many does this make now? Declan enjoys tormenting homunculi to see how they react. Number 7 was strong, so he got sent to the arena tower for trying to fight Declan. But most just get sent to the cells, and we'll never see them again. Okay, never mind. Then that doesn't help. But that begs the question, where would we enter from? Only other option is the other side there. I want to test every potential idea I have. Yep. Yeah, I figured. $1,000 scrap, and that area is now completed. So I want to quickly do some minor explorations first. Cracked Magicite Dagger increases damage dealt by attuner arts by 15%. A dagger concealed by a homunculus that had plotted to murder Declan, covered in Magicite. After the attempt on Declan failed, the homunculus was sent to the holding cells. Sir, I am not dealing with you. I do not give enough of a piss to deal with them anyways. There's still more to explore. But I guess that's gotta hold off for a while. Because right now, I think I have some more places that I just unlocked with this ability. So, with that in mind, then, I don't have any more components, and I have the Grand Sorcerer's Key. The Key that oh yeah, I already have that. I used it already, but yeah. My god, that guy was a tyrant. But now we have Motley's Torment, which allows me to actually explore this room a bit more. Any underwater mutation can be dealt with now. This magic gate, wait, a fucking second. I can now unlock this door. So I need... So I clearly need more strength in this strike, but how am I gonna do this? This is also part of the land of origin, but it's on the other side. So I would have to reach it from the other side again. Last bit of minor exploration aside, though, because I have some ideas. Back in the land of origin again. Holy gods. One wonders why Lilac was in the land of origin. And as a matter of the contraction Lilac is connected to as well. Was it of Milius or Costumate? This is no place to birth a child? I presume Lilac was brought here from elsewhere. There have been 3 expeditions into the land of origin so far. 2 were led by the chief attorney, Doran, and Lilia and Miller led the other. There has to be some reason I was in the land of origin. My body appears to be resistant to the light too. You know, I'm glad you saved me, but sometimes I can't help but wonder, could you just have... Lilac, there's no reason you should not have been saved. You were a mere infant. Whatever has happened, the blame is not yours, okay? Lydia and you and Nola, I'm grateful to all 3 of you. Okay, this has just started another... This has started yet another case of holy gods. There's a lot to explore. Because, holy gods, there's a lot to explore, and I don't know where I'm going to start. And this area is still marked as not being finished. This means that there's still something to be found here. A secret passage, perhaps? And there's still stuff in the Sorcerer's Academy that I haven't found, including this growth I haven't destroyed, and anything that's in here that I'm likely going to come back to anyways. So just in general, there's still a lot to figure out. But we'll figure it out some other time, because I have things to do now. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with more of this game. And I can guarantee it's going to be tomorrow, because I basically have nothing in terms of assignments. And I can take my time with the rest of them. So yeah, there's that. So without further ado, thank you for watching. See you all tomorrow. Bye bye.